What's up, Macadine family and listening audience? I am Camille Shabazz of Macadine University. And this message is for my brothers who are getting married after 30, I would say 35. I gotta let you know that when you marry at that age and beyond, especially in your 40s and 50s, you already know that that relationship or that woman is like an old vehicle that has been on different lots, so to speak. Whether that's been in marriages, long-term relationships, baby daddies, etc. But what I want to deal with for those of you who are marrying later in age, one thing you got to know, and I know this from personal experience along with the brothers that I have rode with over the last 25, 30 years, is that all these women have a man that at any given time they are available to that man. Sexually, financially, or otherwise, but more importantly, she's available to his sexual advances because for whatever reason, she's not with him and can't have him, but she's at his disposal because that's who she really wants. And that's where the term settling down comes in at. Because a lot of you brothers don't realize that she has settled for you in her mind, heart, and her sexual fantasies. So there's this man, wherever he's at, that normally the husband or the so-called boyfriend knows nothing or very little about. And she really is at that man's disposal. And I know this personally. Now I can recall, and what's crazy is, whenever, like Jill Scott said, whenever, whatever, there's those relationships that are like that, where she will go wherever, do whatever for that man. And there's nothing that you can do about it. She'll leave you if you find out and try to break up that relationship. Or she will feign that she broke it up, but still secretly keep it going on because she really, for whatever reason, belongs to that man. And this could have been from 25 years ago. But whatever the case may be, when you marry over 35 and over the 40s, that is a challenge that you cannot really overcome. Unless you that special one and the dude that she really wanted is disabled or dead. But other than that, there's someone lying, lurking in wait at all times. So, for example, there was a sister that I met back in the late 90s. I was married at the time. She had whatever she had going on, but we had a great chemistry. Wasn't nothing serious, but whenever I saw her, whether it was a year later, 2 years later, one time 4 years later, if I saw her at the club, she's coming home with me. It was just always that type of connection. And when I went away in 2011, I did 6 years. I hadn't seen this woman since 2005. I come home 2017, and whenever brothers, when you ever want to come home, not want to come home, but when you come home, or if you need to ever get your game up, so to speak, go to your nearest Elks. You got all kinds of target practice in Elks. Not to say that you got a lot of, low budget women in there, but it's target practice. You can go in there and get sharp if that's what you're intending to do. But anyway, get out. Hadn't seen this woman in 12 years. Hadn't seen her in 12 years. Saw her. Didn't hook up that night, but hooked up a week later. But this was February. She had just got married on Halloween. Just got married on Halloween. And already. So that's what I'm saying. They all have someone that has that power over them. All of them do. For the most part, she's just settling for the situation at hand. So wake up to that reality, or don't go to sleep to that reality. They all have that special one that really has the power. Holla at you later. Peace.